Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another chart of the week. I'm Lisa Miller. You know that fun expression, he said, she said? Well, I wanted to actually dig into my data by gender to see if there was a gender divide with how men are feeling about the economy versus women. So let's take a look at this first chart. We're looking at just the men, and you guys have seen this chart in general, but it's the green line is spending as usual, and the red line is those that are fearful, anxious, and very anxious in that they've pulled out their spending. So, what's the big aha here? What you can see is in June, just from a few weeks ago, the lines are on top of each other, the red and the green line. And why is that important and why is that kind of exciting? Well, my data tends to be a leading indicator of the economy. And when those numbers are closer together, that is actually good in the sense that people are out spending versus being fearful. And yes, men had some kind of blips you can see in the red around the election and post election, but men are feeling pretty good about the economy with that red line going down. But let's take a look at women and see how that's different. It is night and day different, isn't it? When you look at that red line from April of 23 to now, it's in general just been going up. And in fact, that gap between the green and the red line right now in June, it is 35 points. So, what is the so what now what? If you have a brand that kind of targets men or leans more into serving men, you might be feeling that business might be recovering a little bit, maybe a little less challenging than it has, whether it's a restaurant, retail, sporting goods, whatever it is. But if you have a brand that actually targets more females, you might still be feeling a little bit of the pinch and the challenges in the businesses. And what businesses can do is how can we help women feel less stressed, less fearful, and more joyful? And I think at the end of the day, it's good for our soul, but it's also good for the economy. And I did want to mention, I have this data in over 41 different demographic cuts, whether it's household composition, kids, no kids, the regions of the country, ethnicity, age, anything that you want to look at. I literally have it trended for 41 different groups. So if you're interested in learning more about your particular target audience, just shoot me a note and let's have a chat. All right. Well, until next time, thank you.